This AI-generated podcast is for general information only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Please consult a qualified professional.
Welcome to the Luxembourg Fundcast, produced by Bertrand Mariot, a regulatory lawyer qualified as avocat à la cour in Luxembourg and Paris. This show brings you reliable insights on Luxembourg regulations sourced from curated official references. This is the brief on Luxembourg private debt, strategic and regulatory shifts, and it's based on what we know as of December 8th, 2025. So, Luxembourg's private debt market, it's transitioned from a niche strategy to an absolute cornerstone, holding over 176 billion euros in US-promoted assets alone. But now, it's facing this critical intersection of new EU regulations, tax reform, and much tighter governance. First, we have to talk about AIFMD 2. It's the major EU rule update for fund managers, and it's bringing in a new loan origination framework set for April 2026. This means hard regulatory limits, specifically a 20% max concentration limit for lending to a single borrower. And we're also seeing strict leverage caps, 175% of net asset value for open-ended funds and 300% for closed-ended. The key thing to remember, Luxembourg is sticking to a no-gold-plating approach to stay competitive. Second, Luxembourg is making a huge play for talent with its carried interest tax reform. This is a strategic move to tax contractual carried interest at a much lower effective rate, think around 12.5%. And crucially, this low rate explicitly covers deal-by-deal carry. The goal here is pretty clear: get the general partners to base their deal captains right here in the Grand Duchy.
Finally, let's touch on governance. While the CSSF RAIF is still the go-to vehicle for its flexibility, the rules have tightened up. Legal managers now have to rigidly enforce the new CSSF rules on NAV error management, which sets a really low tolerance threshold, typically just 0.5% for private debt. So, success in this market really boils down to mastering the interplay between the contractual freedom of the CSSF and these new, rigid European regulatory, tax, and governance requirements. Please rate us on Apple Podcasts, follow on Spotify, or subscribe to Rigore Media and Bertrand Mariot on YouTube. Connect with Bertrand on LinkedIn. Visit bertrandmariox.com. Links in show notes. It was the Luxembourg Fundcast for you today.